Hi, you guys. So I'm channeling Athena today, and we know Athena is a Greek goddess. And oftentimes, when I think of Athena, I think of a woman with a bow or a woman with a sword. And I know part of her presence is about wisdom and about war, and she's female. So she's a divine feminine essence, a goddess. And I'm quite curious to see what Athena will share with us today. I don't have any type of question or anything. We're just going to go into the Athena experience, see what she's like, and experience her message. So I'm going to go ahead and relax here. Okay, instantly it looks like a mirror of water, and the mirror of water is in a circle and it's circulating. So it very quickly is transforming into like a portal of water. So I'm just looking at this right now. There's a hand that picks up my hand, is wanting me to touch this portal of water. Everything is going so fast. But I'm still looking at the portal of water and asking, well, what is this and what does this mean? The longer I look at the portal of water, it starts to transform its reflection. And it starts to look like a massive, what is like an electrical cable, and it's just zapping and zapping. It's like it got cut, and the electrical cable is just zapping right now. They keep hearing zzz, zzz, zzz all over, and it's like this big. It's like a giant electrical cable that got cut, and it's zapping all over the place. I'm wondering if I should have taken the instruction to go through the portal while I still had the chance, instead of waiting to manifest a deeper understanding. So now that I've waited, the time has changed, and now I'm looking at a cut electrical cord that is zapping, and I don't really know what to do with this. She's smiling at me from what is behind and the side. Her energy feels really swift, and it doesn't feel like it needs to talk to me. It wants to show me things really quickly. As she doesn't have any response to this either way. It's not for me to go through the water portal. It was for me to stand here and experience the transformation, and now to work with what it becomes. So now I can work with what it becomes, and that's actually my divine purpose. That's exactly what I'm supposed to be exploring right now. Something feels aggravating in my heart, and I don't want to be exploring this right now. I feel like this is hurting my heart. I'm almost kicking myself because I should have done something sooner when things could have been easier or more majestic. I feel like I'm stuck in that type of mindset. I tell her I don't want to work with this. She's not doing anything. I mean, I there's this is it. I mean, you work with this. So you either complain about it or you work with it. So what's it going to be? But she's very patient, and she's not intimidating at all. And she's much like the wind. And she's very swift, but she's also very patient, and she's also light and breezy and like the wind. But she can be a serious essence too, but she's very quiet. And she's watery as well. She's kind of like moving water, flowing tide, or swift flowing wind. I tell her that I will honor the choice that is to wait and to see how this water portal transforms, and now to work with what it has become. I will honor this choice. I will be in reverence of this new experience as it is decided by my inner guidance that this is exactly what I will be working with right now. Now she encourages me to pick up the cable. She said that this was once full of life. It's strange because the cable is starting to transform into what is like a massive fuse for a firework. And it got a little burnt on the end, and it singed out, and the firework never got to explode. So I'm looking at like a massive round fuse is kind of what it's like now, but it still has the essence of being an electrical cable. I tell her, I can decide if this isn't driving with me, I can transition into something that is driving with me. I don't know what it is, but there's just a resistance. Like, I don't feel like this is who I am. Even if things transform and they reveal something new, I still can decide if I want to participate in that or if I want to wait for the next thing. I still have the right to wait if I want to wait for things to transition into something new. If she says, then that's fine, then you can wait. I experience what is waiting, and I want to learn something. While I'm waiting, my soul feels like anxious, like it has a longing to have experiences. And so I could wait for something to happen, or I can have experiences and start participating in the life I chose to live. I was kind of hoping that maybe I could walk in another direction, but that is clearly not the option. Even if I walked in another direction, I will be right back where I started because this is what I must look at. This is my lesson or this is my learning. I'm just resisting it once more. I really am resisting participating in this. It's just not driving with me. I just want the water portal to come back. I'm creating a lot of friction and electricity inside my heart over this. I'm frustrated. I feel like burning something. I feel like kicking something. I don't feel like doing that to Athena, though. I just feel like doing that with what is here. What is my experience here? I'm frustrated with it. I'm not frustrated with her. I'm just frustrated with the experience. I start to get connected with my heart and I let go of all these thoughts and feelings and I just allow my heart to take a look at what I have seen thus far. I look at the portal. It was circular. It looked like water. It looked really intriguing, really interesting. But I wanted to study it more. It just transformed into something I didn't expect, and it felt uglier, it felt broken, it felt like it hurt. I didn't want to have that experience. And then when I decide that I want to participate in it, I will accept this. It turns into a fuse for a firework. There's something about it is not driving with me. I don't want to deal with this firework. I just don't. I just simply don't. That's the way it feels. Some part of me thinks that if I could somehow study these three options, these three emotional reactions, if I could explore what they mean to me on some other level, I could find a deeper meaning within myself and transition beyond all of this. I know that I must participate in this experience even if it doesn't feel like it suits me. I must participate in this experience in order to learn something about myself. And once I learn that something about myself, only then does the doorway open and I'm able to participate in a new learning. I tell Athena, why does life have to be like this? She quietly smiles at me. I keep falling back into my emotions and my mind and I start to cry and I say I don't want to have anything to do with this. I just don't. This is really reminding me of what is very natural for our human race to resist with all our might and to learning about ourselves in a way that feels different from us, and to resist that, just to loathe it, to hate it. And this can be even with choices, life-changing decisions that we just don't want to make because of so many different reasons, and so we resist that too. And life choices could look like a electrocuting giant electrical burning wire. We just don't want to have anything to do with that. Or it could look like a fuse that's been sitting here, and I know that the fireworks could be about celebration, but there's just something that feels disappointing. We don't know why, it just simply does. In this way, again, I'm still desperate. I'm desperate for the universe to give me another option, please. I don't want to work with these options. I want another option. Athena says, you will never know yourself until you explore all options. You will never know yourself. And if you resist knowing yourself, then why did you come here? So that you could not grow, so that you could become a statue. Discover who you are through the experiences that may even seem intolerant, unhappy, disappointing, a possibility that you missed out on because you waited too long and now you're still kicking yourself for it. It's amazing. I don't feel any type of aggravation with her at all. I feel like when I gaze in her direction, although I'm not able to really see her, I feel really peaceful in my heart. I feel like everything's going to be okay. I feel like I need to trust in something that is bigger than myself. And I could use her heart or her wisdom or her guidance to have a victory in my own struggles with life. It's not just being goddess of war. What about the struggles in our own life that we are at war with or at battle with, battling our own emotions about things, our own thoughts about things? She too can help us with this. And she really says that to trust in something bigger than yourself by placing those responses in the palm of her hand and finding yourself lighter, and you take a deep breath and you just step forward and see what happens. She's talking about training to be a god or a goddess yourself takes hardship. And it's funny because you could say hardship, or heartship. She says it's like two words, like heart, the word heart, like your beating heart, heartship, or hardship. So it's funny, play on words. So she says it takes both to be a god or a goddess. Hardship and heartship. And she shows me how the human race explores both. And she smiles at the human race because so many of us do not see what gods and goddesses we are. And how we have to learn the agility to move through our challenges. And they aren't just life challenges, they're emotional challenges, mental challenges. They're challenges of all kinds. She is so patient. She shows me a human being who's just in agony over having to make a single decision because of what this decision could create. And they resist it for a year, and they resist it for 2 years, and the decision is actually haunting them and starting to eat them alive, and they're starting to feel destroyed by it. The thing is this decision is their gateway to heaven. So why are they choosing to believe, allowing themselves to feel, decide that this decision is going to rip them apart? She asks, where do you think those feelings come from? Your soul? She says your soul is bright and immaculate and beautiful. Fear is part of human nature. Conquer your fear and you can conquer the world. You can even conquer your own universe. She loves to help human beings with heart power, conquering their inner struggles and outer struggles that become the inner struggle. She wants every human being to step through the gateway of fear, which is actually the door opening and welcoming them into an experience of heaven. It's funny because I say, well, wouldn't that be like Mount Olympus or something? Heaven? She just is like, she just brushes that off. She sort of like whirls her hand, and it's love. Is stepping through a doorway into a place of love and harmonic love. You could call it whatever you want. I honestly feel like Athena is an angel. I really feel like her essence reminds me more of an angel than anything. I feel like her angelic essence has had real incarnations here on earth as a very admirable, powerful woman that influenced many people. She wants to know if there are admirable women in our history books, real human women, 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago. Where are they in our history books? 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago. I think about the Bible and Mother Mary, for instance. I think about Mary Magdalene, and my upbringing taught me that she was a whore and nothing to do with being a divine or saintly presence. I suppose I'm not really sure about powerful ancient women that I don't hear as like a goddess figure or a deity figure, but an actual person. She says, and nods. She shows me there are volumes of golden books in this library, all about divine feminine goddesses that are actually incarnate human women. And there's thousands of them. Extraordinary women. I go towards her more. I really want to experience where her realm of existence is. Is she so peaceful and it's just so quiet? I feel like I could clear my mind of all thought just simply being in her presence. I would clear my emotions of all feelings, and I could just simply feel the air or the breeze, and I could ask for nothing more than simple silence. And it would transform me. I desperately want to get to her realm. I feel like I'm running in place. I feel like I'm trying to get there very like with all of my might. There is lots of white clouds that sort of roll and blow towards me. But I feel like the wind is at my feet and I could run very swiftly as fast as I want across the cosmos. Wherever I want to go, my intentions and my heart are what take me there. Not my feet, not my legs, my heart. So I understand in order to get to her realm, I cannot use my feet. So I sit down and I go into meditation. I take a deep breath. I allow her quiet essence to intermix with my own essence. I tell my heart and the universe within my heart that I would love to see where Athena lives and experience her home. She is really, it's like an open library. But when I experienced the open library actually moving towards me and me then entering into an open was like golden library, I also feel like rushes of timelines and pictures like on a reel of film, like an old movie reel, just rush past me like thousands, millions, bajillions of lifetimes, just like rushing past me, and there's like one weaves from this direction over and one weaves from this direction over, and they're just like coiling, and they're just so fast. It's like a DNA strand. It's so fast, it's like watching a movie, but of a bajillion lifetimes, just like bam, that fast. And I tell her my mind can't keep up with this, and I don't want to just sit down and watch a movie of all these lifetimes. I want to experience them. She raises an eyebrow. She says, "Didn't she know these are your lifetimes, Abby?" I say, "Oh. Wow, how come they go so fast?" She smiles. I suddenly feel something in my heart, something sad, like I miss something. I feel like her home is in my heart, and it is a golden library. It is also my home. I think we all have a golden Athena home slash library in all of our souls. I remember this place for some reason. I tell her I don't want to just watch. I want to experience. I don't want to just read. I want to participate. I want to be this wisdom. She says, "You already are this wisdom." So I say something along the lines of, "So I can be you, and you could be me. I could be your wisdom too." But it's odd because it's like the intermixing between her and myself is so connected. It feels really odd to say such a thing, but I feel like she is somehow me too. And I'm somehow her too. I'm just really perplexed by all of this experience. But I tell her there's still this hunger in my heart that it's just not satisfied yet. To have experiences, it's just this bajillion lifetimes is just simply not enough, I guess. And she smiles at that. A lot of human beings would definitely think a bajillion lifetimes would be enough. But I don't feel that way. I feel like I still haven't learned enough. I haven't been enough experiences yet. I want to acclimate to the memories of all that I am. And not to forget a single one, but to be all of them in my memory. She tells me that would be quite a bad thing for my mind. And she shows me how, as a human being, as you get older, you just simply can't remember everything. But your soul does remember everything. And you can access those memories by going into your soul. And you can remember every single one and even experience every single one. And she shows me these 3 scenes that I've been complaining about are all parts of my bajillion lifetimes. Have explored things I really did not want to experience. Have explored longing for something more beautiful than this and having to participate in something that doesn't feel like myself. And then to become something that is not myself because the experience transforms me or twists me and I get lost in it. And then longing to find my way back or to find my way forward into who I am on another level than I could have ever known before. Starting to rise above these 3 images. I'm starting to move into a white light space. I'm starting to see what is like a cozy soft bed, what is like there's an echo of like twin flame or companion or lover, and then a really large heart that is beating full of love, that it's also a doorway, ascending beyond all of this and into a place of love and connection. I just simply walk into the heart without resistance. And I discover I just found myself. That I am love. That I am heart. And that Athena too is love. And Athena too is heart. And Athena too is wisdom. And it's golden. And it's healing. And it's patient, and it's fluid, and it's like the air. Wow. That was really neat. I never know what I'm gonna. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I do these channelings, but they're really, every single one is different. Every single energy that I connect with is different. And every time I connect with a new consciousness, I actually experience like an energetic upgrade. And I will tell you, Nikola Tesla and Sri Krishna have been the biggest 2 that I have felt lingering in my consciousness and helping me in some way continue to grow and develop. And it's just been so unbelievable. It's been just so amazing. And I'm just learning from, and I'm learning and growing and feeling and expanding from just simply choosing to make that connection and see what is there. And it's just awesome. That's all I'm going to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If any of you are interested in connecting with me for a psychic session, please visit me at my website at abbynormalswisdomquest.com. And I wish you all a super wonderful day.